is we make cookies when we have a sweet tooth. Okay, in this I have a whole jar of peanut butter. I have a whole cup of white sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar, some coconut, some chocolate chips, and 2 eggs. A little dash of ginger because I like it, and a little dash of cinnamon because I like it. Okay, let's make some cookies. Okay, so grab a spoon. Oh, I'm sorry for the darkness because I still haven't replaced that light yet, but I will. So hopefully you can see everything. It's not as bright as I would want it to be, but this is how much I usually put in. Couple of chips, make sure a couple of chips get in there, and just roll them up in a ball. Put them on the cookie sheet. And I've lined my cookie sheet with parchment paper because it's easy. And we like cookies. Sometimes I put coconut in them, sometimes I don't. I know some people don't like coconut, but I do. So I'm making them my choice. Right? Okay. Okay, let's see. We got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15 cookies on one cookie sheet. The oven is heating up, but I'm just gonna drop them in. What I did with the mix, I put it back in the refrigerator because it's kind of sticky, so I wanted to harden up just a little bit. But in the meantime, this is what we got. Okay, the first batch is done. I take them out when they have around the edges there. See that? How it turns a little darker. I want to burn them because they get burnt very quick because of the brown sugar. But these are done, and I'm going to make a second batch. I got them out the refrigerator, so it should be a little stiffer. But with your hand, you know, handling them, they get soft real quick. So let me get to it. On second thought, because I always have those, I'm taking a spoon and I am bundling it up in a spoon, and I'm just gonna do like drop cookies, and they'll form by themselves. They won't be round, but oh, let's get that chocolate chip in there. Come on, you. Anyway, here's one. I'll just drop it on top. And they're gonna be a little free form. Freestyle. But because we like sweets in this house, big back issues, I tend to make these because they're inexpensive and you know what's in them. How about that? It's not artificial stuff. It's sugar, eggs, real coconut flakes, oh, I dropped it. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Squeeze that over there. I should put my camera on a stand, but I just didn't. Because you can get down in the nitty gritty with that, so I'll just freeform these babies. Let's see, that one looks a little big. Straighten out my parchment paper. Okay. Oh, I gotta get rid of that spoon. Got away. Okay. So evidently let's see, I'm going to probably get 3, 6, 9, 12 on this cookie sheet. This cookie sheet is a little smaller than the other one. It's the flat one. And 2 more, and then I have a little bit of extra mix that I probably can put on another one. Hold please. Okay, that's probably, so I got it on a little stand so that I can use my hands and my little spatula thing so that I can get the mix, because we're down to the last little bit, and you kind of want to make sure that you use all your mix. Otherwise, what are you saving? See? You know how you used to scrape the bowl when your mom was making a cake or something, and you lick the beaters or whatever? Can't do that now. See, back in the day, we didn't worry about salmonella and all that other stuff. But now, there are so many issues you have to worry about. Oh my goodness. These are a little more freeform. I'll get a couple of chips on some of them. There you go. A little bit on another one over here. And there you have it. Oops, excuse me. Pardon me, that one needs a little help. Okay, we got 4, 8, 12 on this one. They're going in the oven right now. And like I was saying earlier, yeah, we didn't worry about the fact that we could lick the beaters, and we were here for it. I'm telling you, it was like back in the day, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. But nowadays, oh my gosh, you got to worry about every little teeny weeny thing. All right, I'm going to give you a story time. Last week, I went to open my MacBook, and it said that my MacBook was locked up. And it was locked up because it had viruses and stuff. And I was like, what? And so it said that I had to follow the directions on the screen and call this number. So I called the number and went through all of this stuff, spoke to I don't know how many people, and hence, at the end of the day, it was a scam. Last little bit. So I guess I won't be making extras. I'm going to squeeze these over on that cookie sheet that's in the oven. Hold please. Okay, I'm back. Whew, I got new glasses. Yay. I can see a little better. Well, back to my story. I called the number, and they told me that, oh, I had all these viruses and stuff on the MacBook, and you know, I'm gullible. It's early in the morning. I wasn't really thinking. But I got to the point where I was talking to this guy and had given him some information, not all. And because I called him and he didn't call me, it was one of those things where I wasn't 100% sure until this dude tells me, in order to get my laptop unlocked, that I was going to have to go to the store and get gift cards. Man, what you talking about? I said, you know what? This is a scam, and I'm calling the police. Click. They hung up on me with the quickness. So, in otherwise, what I'm really trying to say is the fact that these scammers have gotten so savvy that they know everything. They know all the ins and outs. They've practiced their scripts. I spoke to 3 people. When they hung up, I went back to my MacBook and I Control-Alt-Delete, and the screen went away. I should have thought of that from the beginning. But needless to say, I went crazy. I went in there and I didn't know how much information they had gotten from the time that I was on the phone or anything. I went crazy. I closed all my credit cards, my checking accounts, my savings accounts, had them give me all new numbers, put in fraud alerts with everybody. So, the moral of the story, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You know, these people have gotten so savvy that they're stealing from people. Thank God I didn't have any kind of, charges or anything else like that. But I did have 2 charges that I didn't know what it was. Male enhancement. What I need with that? I'm not a male, and my husband ain't got no issues. So, come on, people. Pay attention. These things are real. It's a fraud everywhere. So needless to say, I have their phone number. I blocked it, but I did write it down. I have it saved. And I am going to report this, because they even gave me a number to call back. I called back and I asked to speak to so-and-so. And they put me into that person's voicemail. Oh, he's busy, but you can leave a voicemail, blah, blah, blah. I spoke to three different people. And, excuse the glare out my glasses. But at any rate, yeah, that's the situation. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe, because it's not a good look. So here we go. Second batches, probably overcooked. Let's get a pot holder. Okay. Yeah, they're a little on the scorchy side. They kind of, I was on the phone with Mr. Neal, so it's his fault. Okay, cut off that. Let them cool off a little bit. First batch is always the best batch because I'm paying attention. And of course, where do they go? In the container. These are still a little on the chewy side, which is a good thing. Look at that. Woo, look at that little piece of coconut right there. Haha, looks pretty good. Okay. Alrighty. And I gotta wait for, these are a little on the well done side. Anyway, they're going to get eaten. It's the brown sugar that did that. And the reason why I use parchment paper, because the cleanup is very easy. And, well, these are used and abused. But still, with the parchment paper, it's like they're brand new. So, I'm in the living room sitting down, which ain't big time walk. It's just round the corner there. Kitchen's right there. Anyway, the moral of the story is pay attention. I am on a daily watch. I mean, I know that I got new cards coming in. I know that I got all my accounts semi-straightened out, but you never know what's going to pop up in the woodwork. These cotton picking scammers are a trip, and it will behoove you. Pay attention to your finances. I didn't get hit with anything substantial. I have a dispute in for fraud on 2 situations that popped up so far. But like I said, it's been over a week and everything looks good. But in the meantime, people, pay attention. Oh my God. My nephew's daughter in New York, she got scammed. They cleaned her out. But you got to pay attention. And that is so important. But so far, so good, people. I am going to be cheap. I'm going to paint my toes. Ron sent me money for Mother's Day, but man, please. I went and I bought building products and stuff for my garden because that's the girl I am. I'll be cute anyway.
Something exciting, whatever she want to do. Okay, where you want to go, babe? Hey, but we're getting that now. To all the mothers, happy Mother's Day, and we love you guys. Bye bye.
Does laundry ever stop? Watching a video here in the bedroom. But I'm doing laundry. It never ends, yo.
Yeah.
Okay. This load is done. And I put these in the dryer to help the bounce tumble dry. Well, I know that's a tennis ball, but I put it in the dryer anyway. It doesn't come off, you know, it just helps tumble dry the load. So, I guess I ought to go put those back in the dryer. So, if I haven't said it before, and I think I did, happy Mother's Day. A day late, but you know me, always a day late, dollar short. My son sent me these Energized shower steamers. I put one in the shower this morning and it's like, smells so good. Oh my goodness. And all you do is just take one, they're already wrapped, stick it in the shower with you. Don't put it on direct water, but it really, really does a wonderful job of making your shower seem like you're in a spa. And he also sent me candles. Well, one is already on the burner and they're really, really nice. There's rose and gardenberry. There is cedar, teak wood. There is patchouli and amber. There is a fresh rose. I guess he thought about me when he sent that. And there is fig. Ooh, those came yesterday, Mother's Day, via UPS, his favorite store. Thank you, Alan. I so appreciate it. And he called me and I told him I got the package and so I'm going to put these up because one is already on the burner Smells really, really nice in the bathroom. I have my little, it's a candle burner. It's like it's almost like a little stove or something. It's not one of those candle warmers, it's that little hot plate one. And it was really, really, really nice. Oh my goodness, he knows I like candles. Thank you, Alan, again. And I got many calls and many wishes of Happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys did too, because we do a lot. We do it all the time. We do it every day. There are no days off, except for when we're on a cruise, and hopefully we'll be seeing a cruise video soon. We're going on the Glory in July. And that's going to be fun. Going to go with Meet and I and their group cruise. So that's a beautiful thing. Anywho, it was hat day yesterday at church. And I'll put in a picture of me and Mr. Ron at church. So it was hat day. We wanted to surprise Pastor, and he was so shocked. He was like, "Why does everybody have on hats?" And it was so cool. And he was like, "Oh," made him feel so good. And we had a good time. We didn't go out last night for dinner because we had food, and we went out on Saturday night. We went to PF Chang's, and it was fun. And I opened my presents. I watched a lot of Netflix. Caught up on a lot of stuff. And today is a good day. Monday as usual. But anywho, thanks for watching Everyday Life with Ron and Rose. And yeah, this was sort of like a weekend everyday thing. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today's Monday. Love you guys. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share if you care. Love you.